Hello guys, my name is Santiago Ojeda and I'm your teacher. Today we're going to see debates and arguments. So what are debates and arguments? Debates are debates, literally. Un lugar donde discuten, es una discusión en la que gente presenta sus opiniones a favor, en contra sobre un tema normalmente controversial. Argumentos son como tu material o tus oraciones, tus frases, tus argumentos a favor o tus argumentos en contra. So let's see these controversies: graffiti, art, or vandalism. There could be a debate of any of these topics: traditional handcrafts, art, or just everyday objects, electronic music, a new form of art, or a collection of random noises. Art museums for everybody or just an elite? So, is dance a sport? 77% say yes, 23% say no in a website. You need great physical strength and fitness. It is competitive like sport. Dancing requires agility, dedication, skill, and coordination. Dancers practice several hours a day, like all athletes. These are the arguments in favor. Now, arguments against. Needing physical strength and fitness does not make it a sport. You also need creativity. Dance performers compete only in popular dance shows. Dancing is a performing art performed before an audience, not for sports competition. So let's read this small article. Dance. Dance is an art, but not all kinds of dancing are considered fine arts. The arts include music, visual arts, paintings, etc., literature, and dance. Dance is a performing art. For example, dance performances often feature ballet, jazz, modern, hip-hop, flamenco, and other dance genres. Competition dancing may also include elements of performance in showcase and cabaret divisions. However, dance competitions are better classified as a sport. Dance competitions have all the elements necessary to be considered a sport. While there are many artistic elements in social dancing, it is not considered an art form. So people can make a debate in this, and some will be in favor or against that dance is a sport or an art. So, debates. What are debates? Debates are discussions about a topic or debate statements, a sentence that states what will be the focus of the discussion. There are usually two sides, one that supports the topic and one that opposes it, against and in favor. Rules should be established before the debate. Some students or the whole classroom can act as judges and determine a winning side based on their knowledge, preparation, and logical arguments. Debates usually open with the team that supports the resolution. This team presents their arguments and is followed by the opposing team. The pattern is repeated as follows. Number 1, the first member on the supporting team presents favorable arguments, 2 to 5 minutes. 2, the first member on the opposing team presents opposing arguments, 2 to 5 minutes. 3, the second member on the affirmative team presents additional arguments and answers any question raised previously by the opposition speaker, 2 to 5 minutes. 4, the second member on the opposing team presents further arguments and answers questions, 2 to 5 minutes. 5, then the opposing team begins with the rebuttal, trying to defend the opposing arguments, 2 to 5 minutes. Number 6, the affirmative team gets the rebuttal opportunity, 2 to 5 minutes. 7, each team gets a second rebuttal opportunity for closing statements, 3 to 5 minutes. And at last, sometimes people answer the questions. There cannot be any interruptions. Speakers must wait their turns. When the formal debate is finished, allow time for a brief discussion. The students in charge of judging the debate should be given time to ask questions and express their own thoughts. Assessment of the debate should be conducted at this time. So, the main idea is the chief point the author makes about the topic. It is a summary of the author's message and the statement under which all the other reasons, facts, and evidence can fit. Main ideas are usually at the beginning of a text, but not always. They can be in the middle or at the end. Sometimes texts lack an explicit main idea and it has to be inferred by the reader. Supporting details are facts, statements, evidence that guide the reader to a full understanding of the main idea. They clarify, explain, describe, illustrate, or expand the main idea. Art has become a joke. So, standpoint. I'm against this opinion. My main idea, art has become one of the most important things in human existence. That's my main idea. Supporting details. Art is really old. It has a lot of types. It is human expression, etc. Arguments in favor of modern art. It has really cool things and crazy new ideas. Arguments against. It is not the same as the first old movements like surrealism and cubism. So let's read this debate. Debate statement. The danza del venado is more impressive than the baile de los machetes. Text A. In my opinion, the danza del venado is a more impressive dance. First, it is very artistic and the movements are difficult and creative. It is a mixture of a dance, ballet, and gymnastics movements which are not easy. Second, it is physically demanding and requires flexibility and strength. Finally, it is visually very impressive and beautiful. Its simplicity allows the spectator to appreciate the movements. It is also very moving. The scene of the death and of the deer is particularly strong. This is why I feel it is a more complex dance. Text B is against. I don't agree that the danza del venado is more complex than the baile de los machetes. To begin with, the baile de los machetes requires a lot of coordination. Dancers have to concentrate on their footwork, but also on swinging the machetes. Also, the dancers need to fit because the dance involves a lot of movement. Finally, this dance is not only visually exciting and colorful, the music and costumes are fun and attractive. That is why I think that it is more complex and impressive and dangerous also. Imagine making this with the machetes. To participate in a debate, the first thing you need to do is to state your opinion in favor or against the debate statement. For this purpose, you can use expressions such as, in my opinion, I believe, I think, I agree, I disagree, I don't think that, it is my opinion that, etc. After stating your opinion, the next step is to express arguments that support it. It is very helpful to use sequence words to introduce your arguments in order to express yourself clearly. You can use words such as first, to begin with, second, finally, also, first of all, besides, etc. Close your arguments with a sentence that repeats again what you think. For example, for all these reasons I think, this is why I believe, etc. Ignore this last word of go. So you can use in a debate expressions to say that you think the same as someone else, expressions to say that you don't think the same as someone else, expressions to interrupt someone, expression to ask someone to repeat, expression to restore communication, expression to have someone respect their turn. That's it for today, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.